Oh, is she inserting herself into all these people's memories?
That's what I think it is. And I hope I'm right, because that would be awesome.
That would actually,
This was just an idea I had based off of the information that was available at the time.
It's that one
and after
dude.
Yeah.
It's that one dude from Bleach.
Yeah.
The guy with the bookmark that turned into a sword, he could insert himself into people's memories.
Dumbest
And after
Bleach
this-
powers. No, he didn't insert himself into their memories, Jack. He inserted himself into the past. He was actually there. That's what made it so stupid.
No, I thought I could have sworn that it was just like, oh, I remember when we were friends. Oh yeah, that's my memories. Yeah, you were there. Because that makes sense. That is actually like he actually inserted himself into the past, but he would have been there and he wouldn't be doing this shit because he would have like.
That's why it's so stupid. Here, look the character up on the Bleach wiki.
No way. I don't believe you.
I insist. Are we going to do this, bro?
Bro.
You got
Its
me.
true power is altering the past if anything is sword cuts. Wait,
Nice.
not just people, anything. What did you do? I slashed this house and I altered it to make it nicer.
It's like a JoJo arc villain power.
The Fulbright arc was basically JoJo's JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my god.
What does King Crimson do? Wait, how does that work?
What does King Crimson do? I don't remember.
That was the part 5 one, and the explanation is that he erases time, but it's infamously poorly explained, and no one really fully understands what it does.
That's not what it is. He skips.
Yeah,
he doesn't erase. He just skips.
What do you mean skips?
Like he's like, say you're like watching a YouTube video and you push the like press 10 seconds ahead button. That's what he does.
No, he doesn't though.
He does though.
He does.
No, he doesn't though. Like, explain a situation where you think this applies.
Are saying yes, and one person is saying no.
Because you're not thinking about it hard enough. This is a Zelrog time travel situation. Explain to me a situation that happened with that, and I'll tell you why it doesn't make sense.
Okay, it's basically.
No, a detailed situation. Give me a specific scenario, Jack.
I will say the first time he does it bothers me a little bit, but every other time I don't think it's that bad.
The one I remember is, so there's like a bullet going through a guy, right? And they explain it such that the bullet goes through to the other side, but it going through the guy is a race, like it doesn't cause any damage to him, right? Is that not what happened? Yes or no?
You guys are overthinking it. You know what?
No, you're underthinking it. Jack, answer my question. We're going on this trip.
I only
Is that or is that not what happened?
You're shouting me down.
Because you're not answering my question. You're avoiding it.
I only said one.
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to revise my original theory on what King Crimson does.
Okay.
You know what it is?
What?
It's basically the world, except with different mechanics.
Okay.
With what mechanics? Explain. Be detailed, please.
Yes, the world stops time. King Crimson skips time. The end results are basically the same in that.
But what do you mean it skips time, Jack?
You know how Windows has a certain operating system and fucking Mac has a different kind of, as like a similar operating system except the coding?
That doesn't explain what it does!
It does. What I'm saying is that it doesn't fucking matter because the end result of both the world and King Crimson are the same, so why the fuck...
No, they're not! They're extremely different!
Okay.
I don't care about this platforming shit. I'm brute forcing the sand.
Alright, everybody calm down. I'm gonna try and logic it out since Jack's explanation is making him mad.
I'm gonna look this up.
I'm thinking about it. So yes, he does skip. And for some, I don't know why, but for some reason the effect that it has is that it skips to the after effect, but anything that happens in the middle is cancelled.
But Okay, so he erases the damage from the bullet, but the bullet still moved from point A to point B. It was in a different position than it started in.
You skipped to where it would end up. Yeah.
Right, so why does that time pass? Why does time pass for the bullet, but not for what it went through? What's the determining factor?
I'm not entirely sure.
Wikipedia verbatim?
I'm not the most equipped to explain why, just how it works.
Because it doesn't make sense. That's the problem.
Encryption's signature ability is to erase a frame of time. It starts
I'm listening to Jack.
It can be made to last up to 10 seconds. During this period of erase time, only Diablos remains fully conscious and is the only one who can readjust his actions. Other people will be unable to experience anything that happens and will continue to act as they would have. After the effect of the ability ends, all people other than Diavolo will retain no memories of anything that happened during that erased period. After the allotted time frame, people will suddenly find themselves in the aftermath of the situation they were supposed to be in, as the action could already be completed. For example, when Fugo asked Giorno for the water bottle that they brought, the water bottle was suddenly in Fugo's hand without Giorno ever actually handing it to him. There is, however, one instance where a person was able to see their double before finding themselves in their future position. Simply put, the time eraser ability removes the cause, but the effect remains, as if you were to fast forward a program but still know what happened in that allotted time.
So
it doesn't explain anything.
So
it explains everything perfectly. What the fuck?
So it stops people's consciousness for 10 seconds.
It basically prevents them from acting, but it allows the after effect to happen, despite the fact that the effect that they were going to do hadn't been started.
What effect?
It forces the effect to happen, despite the fact that the cause hadn't actually happened yet.
What?
So his stand is that he can manipulate, or he can skip ahead, and he's the only one unaffected.
What do you mean skip ahead? Okay, so
why are you confused by that?
Because you're not explaining it properly. Skip ahead. So that would be what I said. Everyone's consciousness stops for 10 seconds, except for his,
Yes.
right?
Yes. You in a roundabout way, you are right. Are you done? Are you good? Can you calm down now?
I don't know. Are you calm, Jack?
I'm gonna calm down, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose it.
The only time I was ever really frustrated was when you were yelling at me to explain what it was. I was trying, and you kept on interrupting me, going, "Explain what it was."
Because you weren't explaining it.
Maniac.
You were just repeating the same non-explanation.
What the fuck?
But I can't wait for us to play that new JoJo game and repeat this entire conversation.